Welcome back to Limbus Company Canto 4. As you can see, we've made a little bit of attention to the first floor of the dungeon. So, it's time to keep on
돈 벌러
pressing
가자.
forwards. I haven't looked at what the other two floors are. I know I can just scroll over and look, but I'm not because it's... Huh? I'm very confused. I should have... Wait just a second. It's quiet. Nothing like the outskirts.
그러게.
You're
외곽
right. Was the
너머는
world beyond the
이렇게
outskirts one
아름답고
filled with such
고즈넉한
beautiful and
것들만
tranquil
존재하는
beings?
세계였어?
그래서였나 봐.
Yeah, I guess that must be the reason everyone tried to keep quiet about it.
당신 혹시
Do you by any chance
외곽
know
너머에
a
대한
story of the
이야기를
things
알고
beyond the
있어?
outskirts? It said there's a
이곳에
thing
사는
that
것
lives
중
here,
어떤 건
granting wishes to those who
간절한
are earnest.
사람에게 소원을
Want to
이뤄준대.
hear it?
들려줄까?
좋아.
Sure, I always look forward to your stories.
조금만 기다려줄래?
Now wait just a
아까
moment.
저쪽에서
I saw
멋진
something
걸
nice over
봤거든.
there. This is out of nowhere. What is happening? Unknown boy in Stephanette?
우리의 하늘을 올려다보면
When we look up at our sky,
보이는 건
all we see is a pinch of
흩어진
muddled
빛
light.
뿐이지. 하지만 이곳의 하늘은
But here,
우리를 고독하게 내려다보고 있는 별님들이
I can see
보이네.
lone stars looking down at us. I assume they're looking through the mirror or something.
여기서 보이는 저 도시는
The city I can see from here is filled with
절망과
cries of pain and
우는
despair.
소리밖에는 들리지 않으니. 차라리
I'd rather gaze
나도
down at people from the loneliness up in the
쓸쓸한
sky
곳에서
and shed
사람들을
tears with
보며
them.
함께 눈물을 흘릴 수
Oh,
있는
this has to do with the constellation, possibly?
미안, 조금 늦었지.
Sorry, I was a bit late.
처음 보는
There were
꽃을
flowers I'd never
피웠는데
seen before. Maybe
향기를
we could
맡으며
smell
같이
them as I tell
들으면
my story. Oh,
그래.
I see.
마침내
Have you finally
소원을
fulfilled your
이룬
wish?
거야. 오늘부터
Starting
밤하늘
today,
끝
even if
중에
a handful of
별이
stars
하나도
doesn't rise in a
뜨지
corner of the night sky,
그 별님들은
those
지상에서
stars will light the
대신
dark of the
어둠을
lands below
밝히고
instead.
있으니. 그러니
So it'll all be
괜찮을
okay. So did he wish to become a star, I guess? I guess so, yeah.
아까 그 장면은
What was
뭐였지?
that just now? It felt like a
아주
story
원하던
from
이야기
long
같았어요.
ago.
황금가지가 폭주하면서
As the golden bow generated the
자신들이
fathoms of
생성할 때
ego in a frenzy,
불순물이 섞여
foreign
들어왔어.
matters were mixed into them. Yeah, that's the, constellation. I assume would be the giant eye that produces the tears. Hiccup singularity. Tears of the so-called tearful thing.
그래.
When you first see that, it's bringing back dead people to fight us.
네,
Yes,
그것에 대한
they seem to be relevant to the
무관해를 기억한
experiences
듯하네요.
of melting down.
그 눈물 흘리는 것에
Did the mind of that
마음도
tearful
이
thing melt
운명이
into this
녹아든
resonance as
건가요?
well then?
그러면
That means
눈물
the
흘리는
tearful
것도
thing is
역시
no different from
사람과
people.
다른
한테
Dante,
세상에는
in this world,
별을
there are
찾고자
many who
하는
seek
이들이
after
많아요.
stars. God, so we saw like, so that guy, that unknown person, is the tearful thing, the actual singularity that produces the tears.
늦으면 내피랑 먼저
Very
갈 거야.
interesting. God, our resources. Does it no longer have resources each fight? This feels like a lot. Really feels like a lot.
가자.
I don't want to keep it up. I want to see how far I can push it, is the thing. Oh, that's unfortunate. We're not in any rush, though, and of course, if things go wrong, we just get returned to the last checkpoint, which is an easy enough thing to counteract. I'm not too worried. Is there multiple waves of this? There might be.
제대로 찝었군.
No, only one wave. Kinda underwhelming for one wave, then. Then we can just go for this,
직접
yeah.
나서지.
너 맛.
Yeah, they're all very dead.
이 공격은
Oh, this guy is clashing and tying. Ooh, scary. It's not gonna be enough, though, because he's got a lot of attacks heading for him, and he's weak to blunt, which is not great for him. That guy's dead, so just one left. And Shank does it, yeah, that's for sure. A very simple fight. And what, there was another event up next, I think? We'll see what that's gonna be about. Yeah, God. So the actual, it's kind of like if you've ever played Psychonauts, I guess it's kind of like the final thing of Psychonauts, where like the brains are mixed together, but like it's kind of like a mixture of like Yi-Song's mind and also, oh, it's mirrored. I see. Very funny, because there's gonna be a checkpoint here and there's gonna be a fight there. Yep, the mirror. This time we see a story that takes place somewhere far away. In a quiet corner of the outskirts, stories of an unknown boy unfolds like stars lighting the night sky. I think that's about what we just saw. The area twisted and a cabinet appeared from it. You see some items in its drawers. Take a closer look. When you look closer, you can also see something else in there. A sinner with keen eyes may be able to get something good. Someone with good pride. Who's... Oh, this is guaranteed. Yeah, might as well then. You're good. Wow. Incredible. Mersal looked at the cabinet. The sinner discovered a hidden drawer. The drawer contains a number of useful items. Soon afterwards, the area begins to blur and the cabinet disappeared. Many objects appear in the hidden compartment. They might be used for the coming encounters. What should we take? Second row, fifth column. Fifth row, eighth column. Sixth row, first column. We'll take the third one. Mysterious yellow mass resembling a flower. Oh, I skip what it does. Floss skills deal 10% more damage. Oh, that's just nice. Oh, yep, and yep, mirror time. Place changed once more, and the sinners are looking out at streets of T-Corp's district. People devoid of devoid of color stoop on the roads. Interesting.
돈 벌러 가자.
Interesting. I guess we should try and build our own sloth more now that we have that. It's just very good, especially when combined with sun shower.
여긴
Space has changed.
어디였어요?
Where was this place? What are you talking about, Anung? This is the road we would traverse all the time. Oh, right. This was the place of my day's profession, or the avenue nearby. So basically, you're telling me Nest T, or... This is the actual nest. Wait, Nest T? So it's not the district. This isn't the backstreet. This is the actual nest. And it's like Victorian England. Quite literally. You researched by night and during the day? I was an architect. Oh. Ooh, an architect, huh? That's a neat occupation you had, Yi-Sung. Neat, you say. Originally, children used to run in these streets. Although there weren't many, they came into my view on occasion. Even a single abandoned ball could keep a smile on their faces. I'm vastly fond of youth as well. Are they not the most innocent beings? They're supposed to be Gubo. But they're nowhere to be seen now. Where could they have gone? Once children are old enough to learn language, they are taken to factories. Among them are those I made. Those factories whose architecture I designed with my hands. Yeah. I see. That's not nice. Yi-Sung. They were optimized for efficiently monitoring people. Made pressing laborers more convenient than ever. Perhaps the reason my income has been rather high is that the owners of those buildings run a profitable business. Well, even so, it's not like you spent that money to show off. You gave it all for the League. Do you remember? The first thing I invented after getting a job at T-Corp. The identification tags, right? Yeah, I made them to help lost kids. Absurd, I know. Maybe expected to help more children reunite with their parents. But now, they're being used to monitor the workers' time spent on the job in every factory. And what are they making? Time? It's T-Corp, so assumably something related to that. But the boxes? I made those things, and even I'm not free from the obligation to wear one while working. Those were the kinds of achievements we accomplished in T-Corp's district. Which is why I became more engrossed in the mirror. An ideal world, yeah. When this is your outside world, the mirror is absolutely incredible. Like the bright colors of the wings. Untainted, adulterated. I wish to immerse myself in the pure exploration of knowledge. So that I wouldn't have to take anything from anyone.
그런 것쯤이야. 수탈과
You
착취를
knew you'd face
피하려고
those
T사에
predicaments since the
건너갈
moment you made
때부터
your way to T-Corp's
짐작하고
territory,
있지
avoiding
않았어?
exploitation and abuse.
이상.
Haven't you, Yisong? Does Zhang Yi have a portrait? No.
당하지 않으려면
That you'd have to
누군가를
exploit others if you
대신시켜야
don't
한다는
want to
것쯤이야.
be.
그러니
So don't feel
죄책감
guilty
가지지 마.
about it. Hmm. Once again, very interesting stuff's going on. I do kind of wish we actually saw the people themselves and not like the acting thing, but that's fine. Oh god,
최선을 다해보지.
we're fighting
아직
more of
방금
these guys
벌레
in
말을
the
듣지 않는 사람
streets
누구야?
now. Yeah, it sure is Victorian England, I think. I'm no expert on Victorian England. I should ask my friend who is an expert on Victorian England, but I'm not going to. I could though. It's an option. There we go, that'll be good. Ebony Stem, it'll do a fair bit to them. They resist it, but it's still good damage. It hits all. It's a mass deck that'll hit all of them, which just kind of makes it that it'll be pretty good damage. Simple as that. Yeah, it's sure did stagger all of them. One of them's still alive though, because I think I didn't attack the top left one more than once.
못 살게 구는 일은 없을
Unfortunate.
것이오.
자, 한 건 했고.
너무 쉽군요. 저희가 이길
Yep,
것
so
같아요.
let's just damage and
나서서.
kill. I think we might just win. I wonder, are we gonna fight another Abno now? After this checkpoint? Or there's probably even more story. But that's what it seems like. I mean, assumably it'll be the Talisman doll, so that no one will cry, or whatever its name actually turns out to be. Was the guy actually Fairy Gentleman? I didn't actually pay attention to the name. I just realized that might have been it might have had a different name. Yeah, people devoid of color, we know. That's the case. I mean, this team still will work fine enough, I think. Don't need to mix it up too much. Oh,
몸좀
there we go. It
풀어볼까요?
played the noise, but it didn't trigger for some reason. Interesting. Let's see, what's about to go on? Yep, it is Talisman, man.
늦으면 메피랑 먼저
So
갈
that no
거야.
one will cry. Yeah, that's a good name. I like it. He is the trauma. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. And it's like kind of wobbling back and forth. A little wobbly. Entangled Curse Talisman, I see. If this unit is burned, inflict the same amount to all units with Entangled Curse Helmet next turn. I see. When the arm is broken, it deals 20% less damage. Oh, this one's got a right arm while the other one had a left arm. So yeah, very much mirror stuff going on. But the Fairy Gentleman had a left arm, and this guy has a right arm. I mean, basically, if he gets burned, he'll inflict it to everyone else with Entangled Curse Talisman. Let's give him something to burn about. Is that a bad idea? Maybe. I think it could work actually well, though. Maybe. Maybe. Could also just be a stupid idea, so I don't know. Probably don't need more than one attack here. Can we go for the arm first, I think? Do this and let's redirect it, because I think this is better there against it. Yeah, Honglu doesn't need a class here. Oh. That's not great. A little bit of Curse Talisman now. That's fine. Fourth Match Flame's gonna do a fair bit. She's at neutral sanity though, so it's not gonna give us the as much.
이 불도와
It's also weird to see this ego actually in use because of the fact I always see it and I'm like, wow, that's the one from season 1. Wow. That's the banner for season 1.
무얼 잘못했는지
He's
아는
resisting the
것부터가
slash though. I wasn't really
시작이 됐어.
expecting that. I don't know what to do about it. Not taking a lot of damage. Weak to the blunt though. Good to know. Good to know. We've also got a fair bit of blunt. We have a fairly balanced team as far as damage types go, I feel. Not like the most balanced, but like there's a little bit of balance.
가능하면 다치시지
So,
않게 싸우셨으면
weak to blunt,
좋겠어요.
resistant slash, weak to pride. Okay. Pride wrath. Simple enough. Pride wrath blunt. That's our main focus here. So like these are fairly nice. I guess not this because it's slash. I thought it was pierce, but I'm thinking the other one, aren't I? Yeah. Inflict entangled crystals from my target's entangled crystal talisman. Yeah, it's a buff for us at low amounts. Although he's doing other stuff too, so it's not as obviously a buff as you'd hope. Bit of a downside to it. Wow. Who would have thought? Mathos, this should be good damage. He's weak to pride and neutral as Pierce.
목적이 있었지.
And bam, 31 damage. That's decent, I guess.
오, 머리 좋다 단테.
Surely he's gonna reveal a way to stagger himself eventually. Surely. Yeah, attacking the body is doing nothing. We're really just trying to build up sanity more than anything else. So we can actually get a fair bit of heads. Yeah, the right arm has been staggered now, though.
재밌네요.
We just go all in on the right arm, I think.
도움이 되었으면 좋겠네요.
Crestwood doll, stop moving. What could be going on? Why does he have so much tremor? Is it the body? The body has 20 tremor. Did it just self-inflict that? I guess so. So we have some weaker attacks counter this. Like that, while everyone else is going to be focusing on trying to take out the right arm. Sure, like that. Need good damage. Right arm is, what was that, 76 HP left? And we've got, like, Mutilate and,
예측대로
whatever Rhodion's secondary is called still for it. Well, how is that 3 tails? Alright. Didn't quite kill the right arm, but that's what the final attack will be for.
시원한 걸.
부위가 날아갔어요.
Nice. Yeah, it deals 20% less damage now. That's a lot of tremor too, but it should be gone. The wooden doll stopped in place as if nothing was happening. Its head was tilted slightly downwards like it was examining its talisman. Or perhaps it could have been looking at the sinner's talismans. As if possessed, the sinners began to walk towards the wooden doll. It's like they've forgotten their fighting just moments ago, and they started removing the talismans and tangled onto their bodies. Just what could be going on? Oh, this is awful, actually. We'll take the 50-50 then. Sure. Honglu gathered attached talismans. Gazing silently. Honglu extended their arm to the stacked talismans, and the talismans flew to the doll. The gnome will cry. Honglu came back to their position. Gained 5 cursed talisman. Honglu gained faith.
실력과도 연관되어 있죠.
저거 깨뜨렸어. 변상할
9th
필요는
count gained 5 bind to turn
계속해도
end.
돼.
This does like nothing. I guess at high amount it'll do something. Combat end. Remove all reattached cursed talismans. Why would we bother? Huh? You're just gonna remove it. What was the benefit from that? I guess it was probably gonna be bad no matter what or something. Maybe we were supposed to fail it. It would be a little strange, but I guess it could happen. That's a little bit of a strong attack. That's what ego's for though, so ratio this guy. Like this, yep. And then you can do this on the body.
비워보지.
Should be fairly good. Yeah, there's little. I think there's no chance it's gonna win these clashes. I guess it might actually technically be able to beat Yi-Song, but that's only if things go like horribly wrong. Fatal, nice. Yeah, the arm is actually already staggered and broken, so it's doing a lot of damage. Okay, there you go. There's some sanity for Honglu. Wish there was more, but it's fine. Yeah, if things go horribly wrong, this could go horribly wrong. Newsflash. 44 sanity though. Doing a lot better now. I think after boss fights, I think you get reset down to 0 sanity though. Music does give me the kind of vibes I feel like you'd hear in like a Victorian era setting. I think it's the violin.
관리자님?
Hard to say though. Once again, I'm like awful when it comes to like understanding basic music stuff.
좋아.
저들의 화만
얼른
돋군 것
끝내고
같은데.
밥
New
먹으러
info?
가자고.
New story, possibly? No, observation level still 0. Darn. Game passive. We just learned new attacks or something. Once again, I'm not sure if I just missed the mechanic entirely or if, like, there was something else going on there. I don't know what the first talisman things were supposed to be doing for me at all. That'll be good.
키워보지.
The body's been staggered. Nice. Probably should have flashed, but
다음
it's
세상으로
fine. We'll do a lot of damage here. Not enough to, like, counteract, like,
여기구나.
everything. We're still gonna take damage, but he's not gonna die to this. So he's semi-resist to this. No, he's staggered, so he doesn't semi-resist anymore. That's right.
저는
Almost forgot
생각하지
about that
못하는
part.
방법을 떠올리시는군요.
And, whoop, that's fine.
야호. 이기는 편, 우리 편.
This side, the winner's side. It sure is 124 HP. He's dead. That's no doubt in my mind. This guy is not living this.
무슨 맛일까?
And if he does, whoops. No, he's not, though. That's a lot of damage. Let's make it a little more. Yeah, 1 HP. There it goes.
한건 했고.
Interesting pair of Apnos. It makes sense it was those two. Definitely means we're going to be seeing the fox soon. And of course, funny mirror joke. Oh. We are at the next floor, which has the same background and is going to be probably the same joke. Is it the same? Is it mirrored? I genuinely can't tell. No, it's just slightly different. It's similar. Oh yeah, these are the, like, actual, like, looking glass mirror type things, I think, though. Okay, we'll go up first.
몸 좀 풀어볼까요?
See how this goes.
꽃은 지고 만물이 바삐 걸음하기 시작하였어.
Flowers fell and all things began to make busy steps.
이곳에 걸음하는 이들의
More
수도
people are
나날이
visiting us each
늘고
day, and twice the noise fills the air.
그들의
Yep, of course,
곡절만큼
the, like,
쌓여가는구려.
the fame which breaks apart the group that had, like, humble aspirations. A classic trope. This isn't supposed to be a downtown marketplace or anything. It's gotten way too noisy here. 9 was the right amount of people.
우와.
Oh ho!
신기한 게
Many new
많이
curiosities
생겼어.
have taken up the space.
나
May I be permitted to
여기는
touch the
발목
inventions
펴줘.
here?
만져봐도
Goobo would
되겠냐?
not say that.
입 좀 닫아줄래?
Will you shut that mouth? How scary. They're not supposed to be Goobo. I feel like they haven't, like, mentioned that fact at all, but, like, imagine Goobo saying that.
너무
Don't be
그러지
so
마.
sour, Dongbag. Liveliness is good to have.
누군가는 소란을
Some consider the
소리로
assemblage
여겼고,
to be mere noise,
누군가는
while some
난장을
consider the commotion to be growth.
나는
As for me,
여느
I saw
때처럼
it slantwise
비껴보았어.
as always,
햇볕만이 계속
as
내릴
heavy
때가
rain
있고,
might pour for days after a spell of clear
장대비만
sky.
내릴 때가 있는 것처럼 날씨의 변덕스러움을 헤아리려 하는
I saw
것은
no meaning in attempting to fathom the
의미가 없다고
caprices of the
생각하여
weather.
잔잔해질 날을 기다리며 고기를 내어다볼 뿐이었지.
I would simply wait for things to calm, looking out for the day's arrival. Yeah, you would. Yeah, certainly a lot's going on in a very odd way. They're going full on into the backstory stuff now. Oh, there's a single
얼른 끝내고
one of these
밥
guys
먹으러
now.
가자고.
So it's not only gluttony now. Oh, nice. How swell. Kill that guy. Yeah, kill that guy. There we go. Who can you deal with? You can that. Okay, this will work. Yep. And like this, and I don't even know who needs to get a second to hit. I think all of them should just die from the first attacks. I guess.
너
Yeah.
마치
Oh, we have the green spirit, I see.
이제
That's why everyone has the enemy has so much tremor. I didn't even like notice, but we sure did get EU gifts from the respective abnormalities when you killed them. Yeah, I forgot that's the thing that happens. It's been a while since the last proper dungeon, so
그럼 전투도 쉽게 갈 수 있을 거야.
it's kinda rusty when it comes to the basic mechanics that I really should know well by now. Of course.
걸려라.
It
자자자,
happened.
한 건 했고.
Alright.
굉장해요.
Mutilated.
너무 쉽군요.
Cool beans.
이 공격은 꽤 먹혀든 것
The
같아요.
attack seemed to work well. Like how I haven't even bothered using Grip Sinclair because I'm trying to keep myself to a tame degree. He's the secret weapon we save for if we like lose the final boss or something. Whatever the final boss will turn out to be.
순수했던 나날로.
Possibly Song Yi? Possibly, that's true. Young Chi hasn't shown up for this conference as well.
날개에서 정식
Heard he's
초대를
being
받을 때
officially invited by a wing.
이번만 해도 두
This is
번째야.
probably the second time.
어느 날개였는지는
You don't happen to
모르는
know which
건가요?
wing it was, do you?
그건 아무도
No one
모르는데
seems to know.
왜 못마땅해 하는 거야?
Why are you displeased about
같이
it?
가자는
You're the
영지에게
one who
제안을
turned down
항상
Brother
거절하는
Youngji's
거
offer to go
있잖아.
with him, Dongbak. There's no need to be so fixated
꼭
on the
아홉이라는
number 9.
숫자에 집착할 필요는
What if there are
없어.
8 or 5 of us?
여덟이 되면
있잖아, 동랑 씨는
Hey, Dongrang,
언제까지
how long are
그
you gonna stick to your vet
동물병원 일과 할
routine?
셈이야? 영지님이 소속되어 있는
I made precious time in my
단체라길래
packed schedule to
기껏
check out what
바쁘니까
Youngji's
밥
group
빼고
was like,
웬
and all I see are
어린아이
children's
장난감 같은 것밖에 안
playthings.
보이잖아.
It's the Rodion's playing one of the people who isn't the 9.
누린,
Oh,
오랜만이야.
it's been a while, Nullian. It's
고향
a pleasure to
동지를
see a
여기서
fellow
다시
from my
보게 되어
hometown
반갑군.
here.
우리보다 나중에 티사로
You arrived
왔더니
here later than we did,
적응은
but it looks
우리보다
like
더
you
빨리 했단
adapted
말이야.
much faster.
그런데
But I must say,
어린아이의
it's a bit
장난감
disheartening to
같다는
hear
말은
you call them
좀
children's
섭섭한데.
playthings.
동물도 사람이랑 똑같이
You won't be saying that
아픔을
once you
느낀다는
learn
걸
that
너도
animals
안다면
feel pain
그런
exactly
말을
like
함부로
we
못할
do.
걸.
뭐 걔네들이
Well, I'll
동랑
take
씨한테
my words
돈이라도
back if those
물어오면서
animals start
은혜를
repaying the kindness by
갚는다면
bringing
그때
money or
취소해줄게.
something.
느린,
Nolan,
이곳을
you take this for a
천국들이
gaudy
공중이나
auction where
작업하는
technology is sold for
공장이라고
cash.
생각하는 거니? 몇달 전만 해도
You didn't
이
even care to
시대에
cast a
무슨
glance at us
낭수를
mere
하며
months
거들
ago,
떨어지도
calling
않는
Illuminator's conferences out of fashion.
뭐든
Have you
쿵쿵거려서
come now to rake
얻어먹으려고
off a piece of the
기웃거리는구나.
profit you're smelling? Yes. Going back.
너 감싸주는 거
Don't
알아?
mistake it for covering
저
for
자식이
you.
꼴
I
보기
just don't want to
싫어서
see your
그런 거야.
face, that's all.
그런데
By the way,
넌 왜 그렇게
what made you so
동물들이
passionate
치료하는
about
것에
curing
열심히
animals? They can't pay the
사람은
bills or anything. How are you gonna make a
나중에 뭘
living?
먹고 사려고?
You like to nag a
잔소리가
lot.
심하네.
Well, I suppose I could run a
뭐,
chicken
같이
restaurant.
먹을까?
뭐?
Incredible. What?
자, 들어봐.
Hear me out for a second.
달걀
I
날개를
could make
엄청
chickens
많이
grow
만든
tons of
다음에
wings
아무
and cut them
아픔도
off
못
without
느낄
inflicting any
방법으로
pain.
날개를 잘라내는 거야.
Okay, and he eventually does do this, so foreshadowing a little bit.
나는 것은 날개
They
한
only need a
쌍만 있는
single pair to
친구니까.
fly. That way humans
그러면
get more
사람은
meat
고기를 먹어서
to eat, while
좋고,
chickens lose
닭은
nothing for it.
아무것도 잃지 않아서 좋은 거지.
참나.
치킨의 이름은
What
무엇이오?
name do you plan to give to the chicken?
글쎄.
Let's see, how about Plumpy
통통치킨
Chicken?
어때?
동랑,
Dongrang,
어디 가서
never try
장난감
naming
건
things
절대
again.
하지 마.
Got it.
알았-
그때
I may have heard a faint sound at that moment.
소리가 들렸던 것
Oh
같소.
no?
균열의
It was
소리였어.
the sound of a crack.
고작 작은 균열
Knowing well what
하나가
consequences a
어떤
minuscule
결과를
crack could
초래하는지
write about,
알고
I chose to
있었음에도
look past it.
불구하고 어쩌면 못
Never
들은
the
척하고
play.
싶었던
Perhaps I
건지도
wanted to pretend that I
모르겠다는
did not
생각을
hear it.
비스듬히
Alas, I was
바라보다
careless in my
가만히
assumption that
있을
I could
것이라는 게
simply observe slantwise as it
아니라고
comes to
생각을
pass until it is seen.
이제야 하게 되어
Realization comes too late.
그거 알아? 동비.
You know, Dongbak,
네 말도
your words weren't
내게는
particularly
딱히 위로가
reassuring
되지
either.
않았어. 오히려 누린의 말이
It was actually what Nolan
나에게
said
큰
that gave me an
깨달음을 주더라.
important lesson. Really? Alright then.
아무리 노력해도
That no matter how hard I try, if technology doesn't have an immediate use,
결국
no one will
누구도
give it a
그걸
passing
뽑아주지
glance.
않는구나라고.
Nah, sad. Corruption, and yeah, the glass, the actual shattering between the three of them. The falling out. Since they're all childhood friend people.
가능하면
Okay.
다치시지 않게 싸우셨으면 좋겠어요.
Simple enough fight. This will do a lot. This won't do much. Vibration compression, I guess that won't do much either, so I should... What are you weak to? Blunt? I don't have blunt, darn. And you're forced to stick with slash. You might lose the clash, but that's fine. It's not worth using an eco when it's just gonna barely increase the damage dealt. Nice.
승객이 딱콩 한 방 먹였어.
Nice. 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 Nice.
굉장해요.
Yeah, Shank doing a lot of damage, killing that guy in the process.
금방 끝내고 버스로 돌아갈 수
Who
있겠다.
would have thought Shank killing someone? How? What a wacky concept. It's almost like it's really good at killing people, you know?
다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것이요.
Okay. Right, so that finishes him off. And that's them all dead. Nice. Easy enough fight. I'm very glad these tier guys are a lot weaker than the other ones. Because this would be a lot more annoying if they had like the 200 HP, the non-tier ones. Oh, that's a space. Okay. How nice it would have been if all stories told happy tales. That is very short, blunt, and straight to the point. What is going to happen here? Not a good sign at all.
아름답지만 어딘가
Oh.
슬픈 이야기지.
It's a beautifully poignant story, isn't it? Stephanette again. What are these tales? What could this be?
만약 모든 이야기가 다
If all the stories in the
행복하기만
world were
했다면
happy ones, the skies might not have needed
하늘에는
stars
더 이상
anymore.
별이 필요하지 않았을지도 몰라. 별을 낳는
In
건
solitude and darkness are
고독과
stars born.
어둠이니까. 그게
You loved my
당신이
stories
내
for the same
이야기를
reason.
사랑하는 이유기도 했고. 나는 더 많은 세상에
I'll
대해
tell you
들을
tales of
테니
more worlds.
대신해서 울어줘.
So cry for me,
나와
in my stead and in everyone else's. Oh, so Stephanette's taken the actual, tearing thing? What did they call it? Something like that? But it was an awful name. And is trying to make it cry to gain power. Interesting. That's what it looks like, at least. Whatever was in that jar, probably the tearing thing. We've won another one-wave fight against these guys. Another good time for this, I'd say. Like that, yep. Should be good. Sun showers will do quite a bit to them. I guess they resist gluttony, so it's not as good as they'd like. But they're weak to tears. That's the important part. That's the important part. Nice. Nice. Not quite staggered, but this will kill him. Yeah, definitely. Didn't even need the final coin to kill, which is the most insane one, so, oh nice. Boink.
미끼가 배고파했어. 잘 됐다.
Boink, boink, bonk.
무슨
Okay.
맛일까?
One of them's dead, and more of them are dead. This is gonna do a lot of damage, because these are weak to the blunt. Nice.
완벽한 한 방. 시원한 걸.
Okay.
다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것이요.
Is that the only one left? It might be.
너무 쉽군요.
Yep, that's all of them dead. Dealt with in a quick, orderly fashion, as per usual. Oh, you could get from that. Piece of a torn summer. Take minus 10% gluttony affinity damage. Wait, we got one from before? Oh, Pierce of a torn... Less pride damage, less gluttony damage. Spring, summer. I didn't even notice when we got that one. We're gonna need to collect the seasons? I guess? Kinda wanted to go around now, but I don't think that's necessary. This is probably gonna be the fox. An outlandish item is placed at the center of the League's office. Looking back at the group's original purpose, the members' thoughts begin to clash. Actually, it's probably the centipede. Yeah, because the centipede... Or maybe we might do a bull refight sometime here. the proper bull, maybe, not like the
몸 좀
teary bull.
풀어볼까요?
The fact that the bull specified it was tearful was a little strange. I think the fox is probably gonna be saved for
개념
later.
소각기 아닌가요?
Isn't there a concept incinerator?
왜 이곳에 소각기가?
What is it doing here? That's what that is. Interesting. We've received an official notice that private technological invention groups of 5 or more people, not registered as a business, require a permit from D Corp. The same goes for technology. Everything that hasn't been authorized by the Wings Tech Agency will be confiscated, whether they're registered or taken by force. They'll be used in ways none of us wanted. That is why we will rid the world of them before that happens.
아니, 이제 와서요?
Why now of all times? Is it because of the League's gatherings? No, is this about the window?
그 유리창 때문에?
Window? As opposed to the mirror?
잠깐.
Wait. This
숨어서
idea that we
기술을
have to make
만들어야 하는
technology in
발상이
secret
함정이잖아.
could be a pitfall, you know? Who knows? D Corp might just give us the
기사가
approval.
허가를 해줄지도.
Foolish question. Do you forget the reason the League of Nine was established? We gathered together for the pure pursuit of knowledge, not to serve wings like pathetic mules. We deserted our hometowns for this cause, and now you suggest that we yield our knowledge? After all we've been through. Yeah, Dongrang's a bit of an idiot. Let's see the bigger picture. Rather than just D Corp, wouldn't the city as a whole be benefiting from them?
기술은
Technology only has value when it's used for others.
그
Until
전까지는
then, they're mere
그냥
toys.
장난감일 뿐이고.
That's
내가 만든 이
so.
치료 기술 하나면
With this healing
최소한
technology
이
I've
도시의
developed,
몇백 명을
I could
살릴
save
수
at
있을
least
텐데.
hundreds of lives in the city. The technology he's developed. So did he straight up develop the modules himself? Then who is this Stefan Nat? What is the entire deal with that?
그런데 이 실체도
Could we
없는
really squander that chance
군인회라는
on
허상을
protecting
지키기
this
위해서
make-believe organization?
버려야 할까?
동랑,
Dongrang,
네가
don't make
도시의
clumsy
모든
attempts
사람을
unless you're
구할
planning to
작정을
save everyone in the
어설픈
city.
시도는 그만둬. 고작 이런
If I
기술로
thought this
장비를
measly
포기할 수 있다고
technology had what it
생각하면
takes to give every
난
single
지금
person the help they needed, I would have given my all for it.
하지만
You think that'll change anything? The world will still be a
예전에
terrible mess.
하고 엉망일걸.
You're right, I thought
그게
wrong.
내가
What's the
잘못
point in
생각했네.
all this?
와,
Wow, look at that.
소각기
It really does a good job of
진짜
burning
작다.
things. Think its breeder was a
이걸
researcher
만든
and an artist for a
사람도
genuine
우리처럼
study like us?
순수한
So he does own a
탐구하는
healing technology thing other than the module that he just threw away like that, I guess, and it's just gone.
동랑.
Dongrang, are you
그대
certain you're
정말
alright?
괜찮은 것이오.
아,
Hey,
이거
check
봐,
this
이상.
out, Yusung.
우연히 뒷골목에서
I chanced upon this
신기한
curious
물건을
thing in
얻었어.
the back streets.
K사라는 다른
It's
날개에서
apparently an item a
요새
wing called
생산하고 있는
K-Corp is
물건이래.
producing these days.
액체처럼
It's a
보일
swarm of
정도로
nanobots that
작은
look like
나노
liquid
로봇을
to the naked eye,
분출했는데
and when you inject
이걸
it,
주사하면 아무리 으깨지고
no matter how badly you're crushed,
뼈가
hurt,
부러지고
cracked,
하체적으로
ripped,
도룡뇽을
torn, or
터먹나도
chopped away,
금방 다시 재생돼.
it all heals up in
대단하지?
seconds. Amazing, isn't
그러다가
it?
어느 순간
It only takes a
가지고
short
나면
while for the pain to
아무
be
고통도
gone.
안 느껴진다니까. 하,
It was perfectly fine to be
그러니까
hurt. I didn't have to
다쳐도
strain my
괜찮은
body and
거였어.
heart trying to cure
나
things.
혼자
I was so
무언가를
stupid,
치료하려고
wasn't
고생하거나
I?
마음 아파할 필요도 없었던 거지.
He...
동랑.
Dongrang. Is he okay? What is going on? I'm trying to tell, but it's so hard to tell. There's the photo. God. Oh no, we are fighting the fox now.
여러분에게 도움이 되었으면 좋겠네요.
Might just not fight the centipede then. Umbrellas. When it's defeated, the centipede gains haste. All parts of the ring pocket with 2 blind and 1 umbrella sprinters. Gain 5 rupture per count at turn end. Okay. So we can benefit from destroying these. And then looking at the fox itself. Passives unknown. Story unknown. How much HP do these have? 82. Ooh. That's a lot of HP actually. I was like, okay, then we'll just take those out first, but then I looked at its HP and I'm like, oh, those are not weak at all. Well, let's see how well we can take out some of them. Struggling, yeah. New sun shower, I think. Oh no, don't overclock that. That was an accident. Like that. There you go. Like this, and we'll see how this goes. There's gonna be a lot of one-sided attacks going for us, but that's kind of gonna happen no matter what if we want to take this out. This song is a little silly.
완벽한 한방. 시원한 걸.
That did like no damage, but that was a weak attack, so that's fine. The other attacks that I hope do a lot of damage. Raging withdrawal, alright. Mutilate tails, okay. Good job. Hopefully we'll learn some stuff about their weaknesses and stuff from this.
피어나라.
That umbrella got staggered at least.
역시 저는 생각하지 못하는 방법을 떠올리시는군요.
적들이 흔들흔들.
Okay, now
기회.
I think we should just mass attack them. I've seen the fault in my ways. Just mass attack. No new things unlocked? Not really for this one. Oh, maybe for this one? What was... No. New passive? Possibly? Nope. If we do this, this is gonna hit most of them. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, just not gonna hit this one. So we gotta hit that one with something else instead. What are you weak to? Pride. That could be decent then. Try it. Everyone else, we're just gonna focus on the actual big guy. And hope that we can handle it well enough. Hopeless? Don't want to go for a hopeless though. A neutral, really? I can cook anything as a neutral, god. Break fourth match flame then, yeah, that'll work. Tails, I think there's a neutral on all of them at least. It'll be good damage on all of them. It should kill bottom left if nothing else. Did it? I cannot tell.
단테님 봤어요? 너무 쉽군요.
Adam Bros said they've got no animations or anything, it would seem. Oh, really? Okay, you lost only 1 point at least. I thought you were going to lose the clash after that. It would have been unfortunate. Resisted though, so it's not too big of a deal.
걸려라.
Alright.
그거 그렇게 하는 거 맞아? 거의
One-sided
손방망이인데.
attacks, they're fine though. Nothing too bad. Oh, and I got a heads there. Hopefully this thing is weak to like wrath or slash or something like that. 23 off that, that's decent. This is gonna be decent then. Nothing too special, but yeah, 50 damage. A lot of damage for an enemy like this, I'd say.
나도 그렇게는 안 했을 것 같은데.
The 2 umbrellas are down?
피곤해?
Okay, you've got 4 of this now, so turn in and gain 4 times 5 rupture. Song's changed, it's gone into like a passive form. Seems to just kind of be standing there. Comments start, all enemies lose 20 SP. A little annoying. Bearable though. Oh, you don't have charge, huh? I really thought you would have. Kill command, kill that one. Tank that one. Something like that, maybe. Might be good. Standing down, unfortunate this turn. Means we're not going to get a lot of heads, because we're not going to get a lot of clashes.
흐드러졌구려.
That one is near dead. This one should be just be dead.
재밌네요.
Guess I could try going for the head instead of just going all in on the body. But all in on the body's working pretty well. Yeah, the body's been destroyed.
우리 하나를 박살냈어.
아, 옛날 버릇이.
Means the umbrella seems broken. But those ragged umbrellas protect that fox, really. After the back is broken, gain 3 fragile every turn, inflict +2 rupture. Prize seeking something. Targets 5 slots, spawn an old umbrella next turn. Wish the observation level would go up. I want to learn what this thing's deal is. It seems like it'd probably be interesting. Something. Yeah, what are the weaknesses like? Who knows? That's my expert opinion on the matter. IDK.
가자.
I'm gonna try and kill the fox here. That's all I'm doing. I could kill the other umbrella. The umbrellas don't do much of anything. Gives yourself haste, which we don't need because this guy's already got like horrible speed. Might just because he inflicted bind or something. Yeah, he's got 2 binds, so he got the speed there somehow. He just gets a little bit of rupture from the umbrella status effect. It's barely anything because the actual status has gone down to 1 now. Yeah. Nice.
승객이 딱콩 한방
Weak.
먹였어.
Okay, nice. Tails, unfortunate. It's still decent damage, that's true. Still, heads would have been a lot funnier. Yeah, 40. Sure. Staggered.
이 공격은 꽤
And then
먹힐 것
this
같아요.
should just finish it off. Yep,
한 건 했고.
like that. Oh, that's a funny egg. Got a little fox around it, like a fox scar. Really interesting how the loading screens here are just random from this canto. And your sun shower, yeah. Sun shower itself, how nice. Torn autumn, take less gloom damage. So we have less pride, gluttony, gloom. And then what are we missing? Spring, summer, autumn. Winter probably gonna be... What would winter be? Sloth? Or it's gonna be sloth, that would do it. Don't know why I was like, hard question. Things that weren't thought to be crimes turned to accusations. Yeah, things are going a little bad in the league now. The fights are breaking out, stuff like that. Friendships being destroyed. There was wilting among the 9. Capitalism moment.
지난 날처럼
Those who indulge in research with purity and astonishment on their faces as they did in the old days have already withdrawn their buds.
나빴고
In exchange, unfamiliar sounds begin to fill the air.
일정한 발소리,
Orderly footsteps, sound of wind-up keys that signify their position. Heavy, low voices. Why? Why did you tell them the league's location, Anung?
누구라도
Anyone would have done the same.
기술의 출처를
They
밝히지
said if I
않으면
don't reveal the source of the
내 스스로
technology,
강제 소환이 될 거라고 했단
I'll be
말이에요.
forcefully repatriated to S-Corp. And you should have braced for it. Have the guts to bite your tongue and die if you couldn't stand to survive alone in the hometown. Why are these people dragging me away? Why is it a crime that I couldn't yield my technology? My technology was worthless. You said it yourself, Youngji. Help, I don't want to go.
아무리 생각해도
No matter how hard we
방법은
think,
하나야.
there's really only one way.
내가 돌아가면 다 끝날
It'll all be
일이야.
over once I go back,
유리를
if I
내어주면
give away the glass. If you're caught, the league will be done for. Who knows what might they do with your technology once it falls into their hands?
절규하는
The
목소리가
voices of desperation
공중에
ringing in the
떠나도
air did not change a thing.
변하는 건 없었어. 그렇게
And so,
기술을 내놓지
there were those who
못하고
rejected the
버티는
notion of
자와
yielding their creations.
내 차례가 올 줄
I knew my
알고
turn would
있었다.
come,
그리고
and
다신 보지
I don't
못할
believe we'll
거라고
ever see each
생각한다.
other again.
담담하게 끌려가는
Those who
자와
calmly let themselves be taken away.
숨어 지내는 것도 이제
I'm bored of
심심해졌어.
living and hiding.
나만의 길을 걷기로
I've decided to go my own way. Let's hope we never meet again.
다시는 보지 말자.
직접
Those who left on their
자기
own.
발로 나
바다를 닮은 아이를
It's not a
만났어요.
child who resembled the ocean.
유리와도
It's not like the glass or the mirror. But I like the things reflected on the waves and tides of the ocean. Since I couldn't fathom the depth of the waters, I decided to follow along.
알 수 없는 말을 남기고
And those who have forever disappeared,
영원히
leaving
해방을
unknowable
위해
parting
노력하고
remarks.
있었지.
Really is very Faust-like to say, that's for sure.
겨울이 오고
Like
있었어.
that. Winter approach.
괴로운 경험이었어요.
That was a painful experience. It was like I was actually in the shoes of a League of 9 member.
기억에 동화되는 것이
We're synchronizing with their memories. It's only natural that their traces will influence us. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Still feels like there's more than 9. I'm not sure though. I could like try and like figure out everything, but it's hard to tell which ones actually are part of the League of 9 and which ones aren't. Oh.
가능하면 다치시지 않게 싸우셨으면 좋겠어요.
Something feels off actually. I don't. Is it just a thing? Also, look at those sin resources. God, this is not balanced whatsoever. Oh well. It happens. It happens. You can just kill these guys. It shouldn't be too hard. Like that, yeah.
무슨 맛일까?
Oh, this one lives. That's fine. We've got a mutilate coming through. I think all the others might just die. I guess I don't think Otis is gonna get a kill though, so the idea of getting them all just killed immediately isn't so likely.
굉장해요.
Oh well. You know how it is. I haven't done any deaths yet.
와, 엄청난
It's been a pretty
공격이었어.
easy time so far.
너
Yeah, this kill, they're weak to slash. Mutilate definitely is gonna kill. If you just get heads, Mutilate kills Honglu.
가는 신나.
It's all down to that.
단테님 봤어요?
Yep, that's a kill, and then you can kill the final guy too. The Sloth, or the Gloom guy. I almost called him Sloth. That is not Sloth, that is Gloom. There you go, easy one-turn fight. And I assume we're gonna get the Winter Essence now, which is probably gonna be Sloth resistance. Once again, sure thing. It's nothing like too noteworthy. Oh, we didn't get it yet. In time, I think, though. Oh, it's connecting. Interesting. Are those stars up there? Looking up, we saw a scenery that looks like a night sky through crack. Lo, a shooting star! I heard that making a wish while a shooting star falls can make it true. Maybe we'll try it. Make a wish. Phrase stars. When below 0 SP, Gloom and Sloth skills have +1 final power. I mean, I think the entire joke there is the negative sanity units have Gloom and Sloth respectively, so that's silly. The dead end. It would show if there's something beyond this, if there was something beyond this. I think. I don't know. I'm gonna go around first, though.
가보지.
I think League might have just been respelled wrong there. Oh, well, there's been a lot of typos in those parts. That's fine. It's to be expected. Is it gonna make us rewatch the story, though? Or can we... No, it isn't. Maybe that's been patched. I haven't done the old dungeons in a while. Not gonna be as easy to kill them all immediately here. A little bit more. I guess it's just the fact that they've got, what am I trying to say? It's just that we don't have as strong as the starting hand. Yeah, that's not killing. This isn't killing. Oh well.
단테님 봤어요?
피는 확실히 빼는
Nice.
편이지.
That's a kill at least.
와, 엄청난 공격이었어.
One heck of an
기념할
attack.
만한
We're
걸?
celebrating, don't you think?
걸려라.
True.
대성공이야. 가론 신나. 노래 부를까?
Huge success. Really is.
흐드러졌구려.
I think the big question, it seems like the actual plaything part has been done. There's still a big question, that being the Gubo stuff and like the actual mirror stuff. Whatever the deal with Song is.
가자.
It's very hard to tell still.
자, 한 건 했고.
너무
Like
쉽군요.
the deal with like the flashbacks too, the Stephanette or whatever her name was.
너무 쉽군요.
There's so much going on. It's hard to keep track of everything. That's kind of the issue with these super long cantos, but it's really interesting though, so of course I'm all for it. I just wish they released it at a better time so I didn't feel like I can be split into half no matter what I do. Mysterious figures glimmer the window. Should we do something? Try talking. All the sinners face the window. Who will talk to the figures? Who wants to talk to the horrors? Anyone with guaranteed chances? Not looking like that's near guaranteed. I guess. Predicted wait. What do you mean minimum of 10? Oh, the Yi-Song modifier. I see. Yi-Song just has +4 against everything here. Weishbush has a +4. So no matter what, it's just better. Interesting. Oh. Why is it? Please, I'm not clicking. I'm not. Okay. I could not see what it did because I was trying to scroll and it kept on clicking and said, Pride and Envy skills of +1 clash power. Cool. Not bad. We've got a fair bit of that.
가보지.
The League has an unexpected visit or something like that was the pre-battle dialogue. Who could it be?
저마다 지키고
It turned
싶었던
out each of
시간이
us wanted to
달랐던
protect a
모양이요.
different point in time.
누군가는
Some wished it to stop where
이대로
it
멈춰
was,
있길 바랬고, 누군가는
while some wished it to
앞으로 나아가길
advance.
바랬지.
In my case, you didn't care? Wham! 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 We received a report that you are in possession of unauthorized technology. T-Corp Class 2 Collector. I sent Yangji a letter in advance telling him to seek refuge. We must hide the glass window and the mirror in the basement before they can take them. Dongrang and I will carry them to safety. I want the rest of you to hold the door while we do. Okay, interesting. Dongrang's gonna be a little traitor, isn't he? It's to be expected.
늦으면
Okay,
먼저
some of
갈
these
거야.
guys again. It's been a while since you've seen these guys. We've been fighting a lot of the other ones recently. When is this empowered? No, these are the non-empowered ones. 3 normal, 2 class 3. Mass attack. Not so decent here, honestly. Shame we can't use Yi-Sung. The Yi-Sung is horribly expensive. Yeah, we need one more gloom. This team doesn't have enough gloom, I guess. Yeah. Truly a pity. Oh, nice. I think how it shows one shower, or no, it shows sun shower even though it's not triggering at all. Always a little silly thing. This is the Sea's victory. It is. Only hitting 4, huh?
이 공격은
Why?
꽤 먹혀든 것 같아요.
I have no idea why. Oh well. It's fine. It didn't do that much damage anyway. They resist it.
적들이 흔들흔들.
Yeah, why did it only hit 4 people? That's a little very strange. That is very strange. I was gonna say a little strange, but no, it's very strange. A little is underselling it, I'd say.
운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요.
We can go for another Ebony Stem, and we got another Tails on right. I should really level up Ebony Stem. I've been using it enough to warrant it. Yeah, only 4 people. Or here, it makes sense it's 4 people now, because one of them is 2 speed. Oh, one of these guys is a 2x. This is it. That's the joke, I think. They're taking up 2 slots. Yeah, that would do it. The game does do a little trolling like that for some reason. I still don't understand why or when. Is that all of them? Yep. Nice. Okay. The camera's a little silly with that animation. It's like that for Sunshine or Heathcliff's Tertiary too. Ooh. Oh, we're actually gonna get to see them. That is cool. Where is Youngji, the League of 9 Leaders, Literature's leader and his glass technology? Yeah, Clockwork's very steampunky. I expected as much, but still very cool to see. And is that a mask or is that an actual face? It kind of looks like you've seen like a stone mask type thing. It's hard to say. This is the price you pay for the time you've spent wrongly. Wait a second. Wait a second. Dongbak looks like super old and stuff. In the future. I thought her hair had gone gray for whatever reason. Are they gonna use their time stuff to old her? Open the door to the basement. They know about the basement. One of us betrayed the League.
어제 모습을 감추고
Gabriel is nowhere to be seen since yesterday. It must have been him.
그건 이제 중요하지 않다.
That matters no longer, Dongbak. We must run, now.
너희들
Say, how about I treat you to a stunning fireworks display for the last time? Fire can be a rather pretty flower when seen from a distance.
예쁜 꽃이거든.
Should have made her a fire unit.
동백.
Dongbak, are you planning to...
마지막으로 물을게.
Let me ask for the last time. None of you here are traitors, right?
배신자가 없는 거지?
여부가 있겠어.
There's no doubt about it.
말도 안 되는 질문을
You're
하는
asking a ridiculous question. Silence.
나야 동백.
It was me,
내가
Dongbak.
구인회를 팔아넘겼어.
I sold the league out. Oh, unbelievable. And by that I mean completely believable, because he's a little rude like that. He's a little baby man.
마지막으로 남은 시야는
Last things that entered my sight was the sound of the explosion for Dongbak's half-scorched face,
그리고
and
어떠한 색도
our
없이
league
불타오르는
burning down in a colorless fire.
구인회였어.
Oh,
아니지, 동락.
that isn't quite right, Dongrang.
그들은 동백에게
You never
솔직히
confessed the
말하지
truth to
않았어.
Dongbak.
동백은
Dongbak
쭉 모르고
has
있었어.
remained oblivious to it.
그래서
Thusly,
끊임없이
she currently harbored
우리 중
suspicion against
누군가를
us,
의심하며
knowing that it must
살아온
have been one of us.
사실 나였어 동백.
It was me, Dongbak.
그날
I read it out the group.
밀고 한자 말이야.
Okay, it's doing the weird mirror effect now.
역시
I knew it! It had to be! You! Oh. Yeah, I don't think I can beat that. God. The revelation is what colored Dongbak's dying eyes with wrath. Oh, what he said as he stabbed her, I see.
여린 이고는
And caused the frail
깨어지고
ego to break and fall, snapping,
꽃잎으로
scattering into
엉키고
petals.
흩어진 것이.
You know,
그거
Yusung.
알아? 이상? 대문 앞에
Loud ticks of clocks at your front door are a sign that T-Corp's tech agency employees have come to your house.
집안의 T사 기술청 직원들이
Clockwork
들어와
stuff,
있었어.
yeah. Forest time.
우리 중 대부분이
I'm sure most of them were
그들의
visited
도움을
by the
받았을 거야.
agency. It's an unforgettable
잊을 수 없는
experience,
경험이지.
yet it's one you couldn't have known
하지만
since you
넌
must have been
몰랐을
under
테야.
T-Corp's grace as a skilled
수준
architect.
높은 건축가님께서는 T사의 혜택을 받고 있었을 테니까.
Yeah? And?
대개
The first visit tends to be sudden and quiet. Most are
갑작스럽고
flustered by the unexpected arrival, but they
예상치
still keep their
못하게
pride and faith
등장해서
as a member of the League.
대부분은 당황하지만 아직은 그들도 그걸 알아.
The agency knows that as well. They also know that their visit instilled the fear that they might come again whenever they'd like.
그들은 알고 있지.
Okay?
두 번째
Alright.
방문부터는
The second visit is when
상황이
things
달라지지.
start to change.
그들은
They now know where my
내
time
시간이
flows
어디서
from
흘러왔고
and
어디로
where it's
나아갈지 알고
headed.
있거든. 내 과거를
They have my past, present, and future. The shapes of all my weaknesses and desires are in their hands.
내 약점과 욕망의 형태가 거스란히
Okay? What is...
그들의 손아귀에 들어가 있다는
What's that
소리지.
mean? What? Temples from... I mean, they can control time. Can they, like, change the flow of time for people?
너라면 어땠을까?
What would have been your choice?
나랑은
Under the same
다른
circumstances,
선택을
would you
했을까?
have chosen differently?
그리고
And if so, can you say for sure that you would have?
단언할 수 있어.
유기체,
Organics.
그중 특히 동물
In
재생
particular, the
치료에 관심이
regeneration
있다고
and
들었다.
treatment of animals are your interests, right? Ooh, fancy. We're almost certainly going to go to T-Corp soon. Oh, wait a second. This is Victorian England. This is going to be Canto 6, isn't it? This is where Heathcliff's going to be from, possibly. I know, he seemed to be surprised by the lack of color thing, though, so I don't know if he would be. But it might make sense, though. We're definitely seeing this soon. Maybe this is going to be Canto 5 and this is going to be the Ishmael place. Hard to say.
최근 우리와 협업을 맺고 있는 K사에 대해 알고 있나?
Do you know about K-Corp, a wing we've been working with recently? It's an emerging one, whose nest is filled with an emerald glow. Emerging one, interesting. This is recent, though. This was definitely before LobCorp fell then, and LobCorp worked with K-Corp slightly.
그곳에서
Probably.
네
That
기술에
wing
오래
might be
관심이
interested in your
있을 것
technology.
같더라.
I'm sure you know this is not a common
알다시피.
opportunity.
이런 기회가 모두에게 오는 건 아니지.
And that's a little raw.
그리하여
So, did you accomplish your wish there at last, Dongrang?
그대는 마침내 소원을 이뤘어.
No response. Okay. What next? Fight? Okay. But I think that's enough for this episode. Thank you for watching, and see you next time, where we're probably going to finish off floor 2 and move on to the 3rd floor, where I'm sure the real fun's going to start, whatever is down there. I'm not going to look, but yeah. See you next time. Bye.